Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. It is rumored that the monarch, the Ooni of Ife, has slammed Queen Naomi seriously, so that she started crying a whole lot. That she should focus on the oil well, the oil company, or he will name a new CEO for the oil company. That when she is supposed to be focused, to be thinking of how, to run the company, to, make decisions that will impact on the company. She's busy listening to people who are counseling her, telling her how she's not growing any younger, how she needs to leave her husband. That most of the people who are telling her to leave the monarch, the Ooni of Ife, are telling her, giving her this counsel from their own marriages that they are struggling so hard to keep. Meanwhile, Naomi has everything on a platter of gold. There is a problem. Now, this problem is a problem that everybody can see, but they say Ooni of Ife said he's working against time to try and fix the problem, allegedly. And while Naomi is supposed to be focused on, growing and working and doing things that have been given to her, taking care of things that have been handed over to her, she's busy listening to people who are envious of her, who are obviously so envious, do not want Naomi to be in the position that she is. And Naomi is busy listening to them, and all the counsel they bring upon Naomi is on how to leave the Ooni of Ife. They said the Ooni of Ife has made it very clear to her that if she is not going to focus and think of ways to, bring people together, make decisions that will be, that will impact positively on the oil well and other organizations that have been left in her care, that he is going to name a new CEO for the oil company. Now they say the brother, Ooni of Ife's older brother, who is also a pro Naomi member, has spoken to Queen Naomi that Queen Naomi should see that God has blessed her with a very rare privilege of being that woman that makes the heart of the monarch happy. That there are a lot of women, even as we speak right now, you and I, you do know that if Ooni wants to marry 100 women, he is able to marry them. But God has favored Queen Naomi such that she is that one woman that the Ooni of Ife loves so much for very great reasons. The fact that Queen Naomi is a very great woman. A lot of people who know Naomi will tell you that Naomi is so great. She is a kind woman, a loving woman, a woman who knows, who walks her dog, who knows what she is doing and all of that. And that there is no man who will be close to Naomi that will not love Naomi, that she is very soft. People who know her very well, like people who are close to her, will say this about her. When I talk about Naomi on this channel, people think that, Naomi. Yes, she is. I'm not saying she is perfect, but I know that they said that she is indeed a very good woman. So right now, they said the monarch told her that she's not going to focus on the company that has been given to her, and make sure that right now she is in Akure. She's shuttling between Akure and Lekki. She's not be going to Port Harcourt. She's not been in Port Harcourt because everything, while others are struggling to stay in the palace, Naomi is struggling to go out of the palace. Right now, she is not even in the palace. They have given her, they said, allegedly, as we are hearing, if everything we are hearing is the truth, we have heard that they gave her the royal mansion, and the mansion is worth close to 1 billion naira, and that it's one of the finest places where Ooni, that if Ooni is not in the palace, that's the one place that Ooni calls home again. And she is staying there all by herself. There is everything in that mansion. The only thing that is not in that mansion, they said the only thing that is not in that mansion is a swimming pool. Because I don't know, for some reason these days, women are afraid of swimming pool. They say everything is in that mansion. Wow. Okay, no, it's Toby's mansion that doesn't have a swimming pool because she didn't agree. This one, there is a swimming pool locked and very far away. So now they said All of these things have been handed over to the own Olori Naomi, and most importantly, the oil well. Who wouldn't want an oil well? Yes, so who would not want an oil well? Now they say the oil company. She is the CEO of the oil company. She and Diola, and of course, she is the CEO. She Diola and Tadenikawo, and we can see that this oil company is something that is being fought for and all of that. And the Ooni of Ife is saying, if you're not going to settle in and look for a way to run this structure that I have prepared for you, I'm going to name some other person as CEO. That I am tired of going back and forth with you. I don't know how much time I need to invest in convincing you that I love you, I want you to be with me. Whatever you want, it's not going to be a tea party affair. I need to take my time to make it work. We need to be realistic here. It's not easy. It's not easy for you. It's not even easy for me. You know the circumstances. You know I am a monarch, a traditional one at that. Because I am a traditional ruler, what that means is that my people have the right to make certain decisions for me. And I do know that I made some promises to you before we got married. Unfortunately, they didn't stand because of the pressure I found myself. I am sorry. I'm trying to make it happen. You need to be patient. You need to give me some time. And for you to be going every time, everything you're trying to do is to go, go, go. Where are you going to? If you're not going to sit down and work to take care of this company that I've handed over to you, I'm going to name some other person the new CEO. They said Naomi cried and started crying so much, as we are hearing, that she cried and cried and cried. But then again, I do know that a lot of people might want to come here and lash out on Naomi. You sit down and all of that. It's good. The good, the bad, the ugly. You know, when it cancelled, they said no advice is a waste. You take the good ones and you throw away the bad ones. The thing is that people need to understand that this woman is under a lot of pressure. This is not easy for her. When you go on social media, everything you see is Olori Naomi, the Ooni of Ife, Olori Naomi. Ooni of Ife has always been on the spotlight. He is a great king. I have seen a lot of great things about him on the media. And Naomi was just 25 years old when Ooni married her from nowhere. She was like, you know, a very small girl, okay, that the Ooni of Ife married and brought her into this very huge family. The pressure is really high on Olori Naomi, and I think that is something a lot of people need to think about. And right now, forget about social media. The fact that, you know, she probably wants to return back to her husband, and the elders are not letting these things go. Now, what the elders are doing, from what we are hearing, they are using the wives as, you know, that hindrance that they need to ensure that this does not happen. If the elders were not standing with the wives, I think the wives will not be able to make that independent decision not to leave the palace even when their husband is saying so. They said that in the Yoruba culture, I don't know, I really don't know, but they said that is not something that a king cannot just marry wives and decide to throw them out. But of course, we have had that the Ooni of Ife is not throwing out his wives. He is saying he loves them, and he is saying that they are his wife. He's proud of them. I have seen a lot of blogs who say Oni said this, Oni said that. Me, I have never seen Oni disrespect his wives. I've never seen Oni even send a wife out to. Mama Diola, when she couldn't stay again, she left. Wurola, when Wurola could not stay again, Wurola left. Oni did not send Wurola out. When Naomi could not stay again, it was Naomi who left. Oni did not send. But the thing is that we do understand that there are circumstances that might push these women out, okay? In the case of Queen Naomi, it was obvious that they really wanted her out. Like they wanted to put her out. And they did everything to ensure that that happened. And of course, here we are today. But as it is right now, they said even the brother to the Ooni of Ife has come out to speak to Queen Naomi, telling Queen Naomi that Queen Naomi needs to focus and forget about all of this who are telling her to leave. You're not growing any younger. You're not growing any younger. 2 years down the road, have you what is the difference? That God knows exactly what he's doing. They said there are a lot of men and women of God who are telling Queen Naomi also to give the husband time to understand that God is working in her favor, and not be in a hurry to just want to go and want to go and want to go. But I think she is tired. Perhaps if it was a very quiet situation where she was just dealing only between, it was just between her and her husband, maybe it would have been different. But these are, A-listers, like celebrities. The news is always out there making rounds on social media. And again, everybody thinking they have a right to make a decision that has to do with your life. That must really be difficult for her. And I guess this is the problem. But I said, when the Oni of Ife told her that, look, if you do not sit quietly and think of what you can do and run this company, I'm going to name some other person the CEO. They said she cried and cried so much. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.